You know what this means. You know what this means. I'm back on the road with Riley, and we have our walkies in hand so that we can communicate back and forth. But for now, look at these views. We ended up staying in some cold temperatures last night. But you know what? It was okay. We survived. Anyway, check this out. Okay, as you can see, Riley's in front of me. We're on our way to go take showers. We're in Kingman, and we're going to Planet Fitness. I've been to this one before. I really like it. And then we're going to do all of our errands before we head out to the desert. Okay, so we made it to Planet Fitness. We're about to go take showers, and my shower bag's up on the roof, so I'm going to go grab it. And it's Riley! We just drove in our PJs, so we got to get our lives together real quick. But up I go. Of course, as you guys know, you can't come in the gym with me, but whenever we get out, I'll chat with you some more. Okay, shower is a wrap. Feel much better. Whew, after being in the cold, a hot shower feels really good. So check this out. There's a bird up here in the parking lot, and it's antagonizing Tyson. Let's go check it out. Tyson, is the bird bothering you? It is? It is? Yes, it's bothering you. Riley, what are you doing?
I'm trying to get my blankets situated, but I was trying to, this is my sleeping bag. I usually pack it in this pillowcase, but for whatever reason I'm having issues putting it in this stupid pillowcase, so I'm just giving up.
I understand. I just left my bed kind of made with all my extra blankets just in case it's cold again tonight. Yep. Okay, so now I gotta put my shower bag and my toiletries bag away, and then I'm gonna hang my towel so it can dry, and put my clothes that I was wearing earlier in my dirty clothes, and then we are going to go eat some lunch because we are famished. Sometimes when it's like 20 degrees, you don't wanna have to do everything, and I have my bed made where my electric blanket is inside of here to keep the warmth in, so I'm just gonna leave that. And if I don't need it this evening, I'll make everything up and then I'll just fold them and put them away. No big deal. Some days it's just like that. It is what it is. Anyway, I'm gonna finish my little tasks and I'm starving. Like, I'm so famished right now. I have a headache from the altitude, and normally hydrate and eat, it helps. So that's what we're gonna do. Hey, Riley. Are you put together now so we can go to Chipotle?
Yeah, let's go get food.
Woohoo! Now we have some errands to run around town, so we decided to go ahead and just pick up some food. It makes it so much easier for us. So we're going to go on our grocery shop. We are going to go to Chipotle. If Chipotle has Wi-Fi, I'm going to do some work for the duration of our meal so I can get tomorrow's video ready for you guys. And if they don't, then we're also going to have to stop at a Starbucks. But I'm crossing my fingers that we don't have to do that. Now, a lot of you are probably saying Walmart has Wi-Fi. They do, but sometimes it's unreliable. I've tried this one here in Kingman before, and it was not the best. So we're going to have to either have Chipotle Wi-Fi or Starbucks. They're all in the same area though, so it's fine. Are you as hungry as I am?
Starving.
It smells so good.
It smells so good.
And they have something new on the menu. We might have to get it. We'll see. Okay, Riley, what did you get? What did you get?
Just a steak burrito bowl.
Ooh.
Cannot take this cover off.
Put the lid on. It's childproof. Ooh, lots of green veggies in there.
Yeah, and I decided to try something new. So instead of sour cream, I just said pour on the queso.
So it's got queso in there.
It's got queso in it.
Good times.
Yeah.
And then I picked up the new garlic steak, and I decided to lump on the sour cream because I'm a sour cream gal. So I'm just gonna mix everything around real good. We're gonna have a tasty lunch and then off to doing our errands. Okay, so we went to Walmart, we picked up some supplies. I found a new jacket because mine was messed up. And we have something that we're gonna be doing on my Try channel, which I haven't used in a long time. So you guys will have to tune in for that. Okay, so we're back on the road. We got everything loaded up. We're going to organize everything when we get back to Lake Havasu because that's where we're going next. But for the time being, we have to go to Starbucks so that I can upload this video. Shouldn't be there very long, but it's going to be about an hour drive after that. So yeah, this is just a typical errands day for us. Okay, there's Riley, there's Starbucks, and as you can see, we're sitting here just kind of waiting on traffic to subside. Okay, so we stopped off to get gas. Gas is about 50 cents more per gallon here in Arizona than it was in Texas. But I did see some alarming prices when we were closer to like the downtown area. So we're on a little more outskirtsy place. And typically the outskirtsy place, you don't find as good of a deal as you do closer to like the main chains like the Walmarts and like the Smiths and things like that. But there was a gas station who was literally $4.19 for no reason. Made 0 cents. Not sure why. It was packed. Like across the street, there was literally a gas station that gas was almost $1 less, and people were still going to this one out of convenience just because of the traffic. That is crazy to me. But I'm fully filled up now. Just waiting on Riley to be able to do the same, and then we're going to get on the road to Lake Havasu because we're about an hour out. Okay guys, after a long day of running errands, we finally made it to Lake Havasu, and I've never stayed here before, so I'm really interested in exploring the little area a little bit more. We're going to be meeting up with some friends who are at an event, and we are trying out one of the washes today. Now, this was a journey to get here. We've talked about on the channel before that Google Maps has a sense of humor. Well, today it definitely did. We were organizing our space and trying to get everything together, and we GPS coordinated where we wanted to come. We came into Lake Havasu, and then it started telling us to take all of these turns, which ultimately showed on the map that it would take us to the right place. I thought that was a little strange though, because it looked like it was easier to get here just from the major highway, so I didn't understand why. And then we finally just like started going in circles because GPS just kept taking us in circles. So finally, after about 20 minutes, we were just like, we're just gonna go back out to the highway. Once we get to the highway, we are just going to go straight down until we see RVs and figure out how to pull in. And as soon as we did, we found this wash. Now on iOverlander, this is the listing right here. You can see it just says BLM land, and it just has some very basic things. There's some good reviews on here though from people who have stayed, and so we thought this would be great. We're not the only ones. This place is packed, so packed. Now again, this is the time of year where Arizona is really packed anyway, but this is more packed than Quartzsite last year for this particular wash. I had lots of distance between me and my neighbors previous. There's a neighbor, there's a neighbor, there's a neighbor. The neighbors just keep on going, but we decided that we're just going to go ahead and go with it. It's a little later in the day, so if we want to, we can always decide to change it up tomorrow. That's fine. But for the time being, there's some interesting things going on here. As soon as we pulled in, this guy has one of those little high-speed cars that sounds like a buzzsaw. He's running around camp. Tyson's just going crazy. He's losing his life. So, welcome to Lake Havasu. we're just organizing our space a little bit, and I'm putting some of the things that we picked up at Walmart away. I picked up some new pants. I found these really great ones that have stretchy material, but they're like a really nice outdoor pant. So I bought 2 pairs of them because they actually fit. It's hard for me to find pants, so it was super exciting. I also picked up a new coat because my puffy coat I didn't bring with me because it was messed up. Now, whenever I leave Texas, I always find a larger variety of different puffy jackets and things like that. So I thought my chances were pretty strong that I'd find a good one. So I have that up in the front seat now. And we just have some groceries that don't quite yet have a home. So I'm debating on if I want to put them under the bed or if I just want to leave them out because we're going to use them in the next couple days. Wow. It's been quite a day today. Meanwhile, Riley is filming a special project for you guys that you've probably already seen by now. She's doing her SUV tour. And so she's getting some of her shots set up for that. And then there's Tyson just hanging out. Yeah, Tyson. Okay, and just like that, I put the shower bag back on the roof. We've kind of organized the space a little bit. I am going to need those covers tonight because it's going to be kind of chilly. Even though it feels okay right now, it's starting to dip down. In fact, let's see. It says it's 65. However, there's a slight breeze here in the desert that if you've been here, you already understand. If you haven't, it gets a little chilly at night. So I'm expecting it to drop down into at least the 40s. And so I'm just gonna go ahead and keep those blankets just in case I need them. And then tomorrow I'll fold them all back up. No big deal. But I think with that said, I am getting ready to figure out what we're gonna do for dinner tonight. Starving at this point, even though you saw us go to Chipotle, it's been several hours since then. It took us about an hour and a half for the drive itself, and then driving around and around and around took us a good 20 to 40 minutes overall to kind of get here. And so now it's time to figure out those last minute things before we lose all of the sunlight and then just have to make something using hot water basically. We thought about doing a campfire, but we don't have any wood yet. We didn't have an opportunity to get any, so we are waiting to see if Aussie Van Man's going to join us this evening, and if he does, he might bring firewood if he can find it. Of course, he uses Google, so who knows if he'll find us. I don't know. I dropped him a pin. But until then, yeah, let's just look around camp just a little bit more, and then I'll wrap up this video. Okay, so it's been a really interesting day today. As you can see, some days are just about the getting ready for the bigger thing. So that's kind of what today has been. It's been organizing, it's been making sure that we have nourishment, it has been doing the hard stuff, lots of driving, and yet, you know, we got to see those beautiful views this morning with the snow, and then as we moved into the drier areas and pulled into Lake Havasu, wow, it was really pretty there too. But I'm going to show you that whenever we get out and explore. We're supposed to be meeting up with our friends tomorrow and doing a few things, so I'm hoping to take in some of those spectacular views, bring you a couple of videos maybe from the Lake Havasu area. Riley and I are going to chill out here for a couple days before heading to the courtside area, I think, and we'll probably make a couple stops along the way, maybe at Parker and maybe at a few other little pull-offs here and there, just to kind of see a few things that we haven't seen before. Last year we spent a lot of time in the courtside area, so there's tons of videos of courtside on my playlist for Arizona. If you're interested in seeing what we did then, you can go and check those out. However, if you are interested in seeing what we're going to be doing, then make sure you check that out also. We did schedule our meetup and announced that today, so if you're seeing this was filmed on the same day as that announcement. I don't usually post in real time just for safety because I do travel by myself sometimes, but I wanted to share that with you guys as soon as we made that determination. I am hoping that I'll see a few of you there, and who knows? we might have a couple of other friends in tow also that you guys can meet. It'll be really fun to connect some of the dots and actually see you in person though, and I'm looking forward to that. So remember guys, we're not here for a long time, but we are here for a good time. Bye!